Thanks for staying with us. If you're in need of a tropical vacation, and that doesn't seem like it's in the cards, maybe our meteorologist Jacob Dickey can help. He's in the kitchen this morning cooking up a storm with a little Hawaiian ham. Jacob, how's it going?
You know, it's great. We've got some summer weather coming this week, temperatures in the mid-upper 80s, so this is a great recipe to put in a crock pot and get a little taste of Hawaii because we get to enjoy this nice weather. Seems like we've had nice weather for a while, too, so I don't know, can we tip our meteorologist? That's something we can...
Oh, yeah, exactly. If I had any cash with me, I'd
there we
tip you
go,
that
yeah.
way.
But,
I'll eat your food, though. How about that?
That sounds great,
okay,
yeah.
good.
So we can get started here. So what I did is I bought a spiral ham from the store, and they happened to be on sale when I got them, so it was an extra good deal here. And this is a bone-in, but you can do is you can either buy bone-in, or if you want it to be simpler, they have them already pre-cut that you can use there. And so what we'll do to start with this Hawaiian ham is I'm just going to start cutting in and getting some pieces out of here.
Okay.
And it's pretty easy with the bone-in. You just kind of cut around the bone and start popping off slices. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to show that very well, these slices that are coming off here. What it is when they cut it, it can get a little messy in here, but I'm going to use my hands and just kind of pull some off.
Your hands are clean, right? We'll
they
trust
are.
you. Okay.
I got my sanitized water right here,
nice,
so we keep
nice.
them washed. And I'm just going to put a little bit in the bottom here, and just to give me a starting base, almost like the foundation of my food there.
Okay.
So now that I've got a few pieces in there, we're going to start with some brown sugar. And the total recipe calls for 3 cups. We're going to put about a cup in on the bottom layer just to give us some a nice glaze for the meat there. And then we're just going to keep carving on here. So you can see how easy it is to pull this off. And we won't worry too much about the fat or anything of that sort because that will, when it heats up, it'll help to drain it.
Okay.
And I just kind of layer it in there. So if you think of layering, you know, you're laying down bricks, I'm laying down ham in there, much like that. And it's really easy to pull off the bone here. So we'll get some more. And just nice big hunks. I mean, I could almost eat this.
Right, yeah. You're using a good amount of meat there.
Oh, yeah. So this is actually a 10-pound roast here. We'll end up using about 6 or 8 pounds of it. Of course, there's the bone in there. And then the other thing, too, is that when it comes to this ham, it's already been cooked. So we're just going to be using it the crock pot to put a glaze in there.
That surely makes it a lot easier.
It really does. This is a real simple recipe here, so this is great for if you have a family dinner coming up or just want something good. You can see that there's a lot of meat still that I can just...
And I was going to ask, too, is this the amount of ham that you want to get for making something like this, or could you just adjust it to how many people you're feeding?
Yeah, so the store you can buy ham. You can buy like a 2-pound or 3-pounder, or if you want to get the big one. I went with the big one because I like to eat meat. It's men in the kitchen.
Oh,
right?
exactly. And
so,
we're going to be feeding people
I know.
here.
We would have done steak or something.
I know, exactly. I do love steak.
That's all right. But so we're going to... I use the 10-pound one. And this is really easy to freeze if I want to, or use part of it, or if you've got a big family like I do, loves to eat. This is plenty of that. Maybe even good for hanging out with friends outside, if going hammocking or anything like that. I'm going to pull this last bit off here.
Okay.
And I'm not sure what our time is, but we're getting that last bit of meat there.
About a minute left.
Perfect. So get those last bits on there. So I've got a crock pot full here. I'm just going to set this to the side. We can peel the rest of it off later, but there's still some meat to work with. But we've got my crock pot full. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to take my crushed pineapple here. You can buy pineapple tidbits, a 20-ounce can. And I'm just going to pour the juice and all.
Juice and all.
Juice and all.
Okay.
All of it on top there. And then let that crushed pineapple kind of fall into the cracks and crevices. Kind of keep that ham spread apart.
Yummy.
And then we will also, we're going to save that one. We're going to do these last 2 bits here of brown sugar.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to help just kind of sprinkle it on top there and mix it around.
So plenty of brown sugar.
That is it. That is all we do there. So we'll stick the lid on top of this here. And once the lid is there, we're going to do low and slow for about 3 to 4 hours. And that allows the brown sugar, the pineapple juice, all of that to make a nice glaze and taste really good. And we've got ones that smell in there on the side. It smells super delicious. So I think what we can do is we'll save the honey for when we come back there. And maybe perhaps we let it cook for TV magic. And then we come back and maybe we'll show you how to dress it up on the side.
That sounds great. We'll see that finished product in just a little bit. How long do you simmer it for?
Again, 3 to 4 hours.
3 to 4
so
hours.
on low and slow.
All right, we'll be back at 3 to 4 hours, so a couple minutes. Welcome back. We're still in the kitchen cooking up a storm, so we've let our Hawaiian ham simmer in the crock pot.
We have. It's been mixing together nicely. The last thing I want to do is honey. We can need about a cup of that. I'm going to wait 30 minutes before I do it just because it gives me a chance to check it and it gives me a chance to try it before I see how it is. And then the honey just helps to sweeten it up a little bit. And so what we'll do is on top of our crock pot here, we're just going to do about a cup's worth, and you can eyeball it. I like to do a nice glaze back and forth across the whole thing, almost like I'm putting chocolate sauce on a cheesecake or an icing, something like that.
Now, do you need to mix it up?
Nope.
Wait,
What will
just
happen
put it
is
on
the
top.
heat there, the steam will help to melt that honey down, and
Nice.
it's almost like you put it in a tea, but we've got a big old ham cooking in there, and that's going to help to simmer it and make it mix together.
Cool.
Then we wait about 30 minutes, maybe set the table, get things ready, because then we get a big crock pot full of some delicious ham. Are you ready to dig into it?
Oh, I'm ready.
All right,
I've been
we'll
ready
open up
since
our
I
lid
walked
here.
in.
This is one, TV magic. 3 to 4 hours, 2 minutes.
Yeah,
about that.
whatever. If you're in TV, it only takes 2 minutes, but
For
in the real
sure.
world, like 4 hours.
So what we'll do is we're going to start and say we'll start with a family dinner. You have a nice dinner, so you have a nice little tray here. And watch when I pull this out here, how nicely you can see
Oh, man.
the ham comes
steam
up.
coming off of it, too.
Absolutely.
Oh,
And I
it
can
looks so
slide
good.
that on in there. Maybe I want to grab this little bunch. There's some pineapple mixed in there.
Hell yeah,
The
you gotta get
juice
the
is coming off
pineapple.
of it.
Perfect.
And
That looks
do
amazing.
one more scoop on here just to make it look nice and good. Then you're serving this tray for family. Maybe you want to stick a nice little garnish of pineapple on the side. And there you are.
Perfect.
You're ready for
Juicy.
family dinner here. Yeah, so you got
Juicy is the
juicy
word I would
ham,
use.
pineapple bits in there mixed in. Tastes
that.
good. So we'll go ahead and set that up front there. But maybe you want to have just for lunch something of that sort. So maybe we make lunch for the kids first.
Yeah.
Or do we want to do us first?
Well, us first.
Okay,
Kids
us
later.
first.
They
Yeah,
can
yeah.
worry
So
about
we-
themselves.
So for us, we have to eat healthy as adults. We eat
Right.
vegetables. So if you want to grab a plate there, what we'll do is we'll do a nice ham plate. And I'm going to do green beans to the side here. And then I'm going to pull some ham out of here. And again, the color of it, the ham is turned nice and almost a dark red, filled with that brown sugar. There's some little chunks of pineapple mixed in there. Might put another slice because we like to eat
Oh, yeah, we do.
more there. And I'm going to put a little slice of pineapple there for decoration.
My mouth is watering just watching.
It
you
is,
pull
it
that
is.
out
I'm sure
each
you're
time.
ready to dive in and
bet.
try some, aren't you? Mm-hmm. Now, is Hawaiian ham without Hawaiian bread? A little Hawaiian roll in
It wouldn't even make sense without it. I
No, it
don't
wouldn't.
think.
So here we go. Here's what you can do with for the adults on here. Nice plate. You got some green beans, your favorite vegetable, the ham in there, plenty of that, and a delicious Hawaiian roll. And that's ready to go. So we got that one there. And let's do one for the kids, and then we'll dig into it and try it ourselves. How
Okay,
that sound?
sounds good.
All right, pass the plate over here. If you want to put some chips on it,
You betcha.
put a big old handful. These are whatever your favorite chips is. Kids love that. Get a few more in there.
Get it out there.
They're coming.
We've got about 30 seconds here.
Okay, that's good right there. So we'll do that. I'll put a little bit of corn in the side, a little bit of ham for the kids, and the kids get a Hawaiian roll too, so we'll stick that on there. If you want to pick up that plate and take a bite out of it here, I've got a fork in the side.
Okay, yeah. Don't want to eat with my hands. That might
Let
not
you do that, yeah.
Awesome.
And I'll pull this last bit out here.
They're so good.
I'm going to dive into the kids' plate. Is that okay? Even though I'm an
Yeah,
adult?
perfect. It's tender. So tender. That is really good. Really, really good. Good job, Jacob. Well done. Thank you, sir. Well, we're going to wrap things up here. Stay with us. We've got a little bit more on mid-morning after the break.